Is your indoor jungle looking more like a cluttered forest than a restorative sanctuary? Sparkles. Most people buy a plant and lose their floor space. I see a plant and see a vertical sculpture. Today, we are decoding the pedestal revelation. Trendy plant stand ideas that grow your style. And practical DIYs to showcase your greenery like a pro. Let's get your plants off the floor and into the spotlight. Welcome back to Beki Décor, the home of organic modernism and tactile artistry. I'm Beki. If you've been searching for houseplant styling ideas that actually feel designer rather than just cluttered, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're mastering the art of vertical volume. We're moving beyond the basic plastic pot to explore bespoke plant stands and creative DIY projects that will transform your modern home into a living gallery. Let's stay grounded and dive in. Designer Secret 1. Material honesty. The chunky oak pedestal. Luxury begins with material honesty. If we want a modern home that feels grounded, we have to move away from those thin, flimsy wire stands that feel like an afterthought. We're looking for architectural bases. For this project, we're using 4x4 reclaimed wood beams to create a chunky oak pedestal. Now, here's a designer secret. I call this grain dialogue. If you have a plant with large, smooth leaves, like a fiddle leaf fig, you want a stand with a rugged, textured wood grain. That tactile contrast creates a sophisticated warmth that makes your corner feel intentional, not just decorated. Designer Secret 2. The golden ratio of height, vertical volume. In houseplant styling, the biggest mistake I see is the flat line, keeping all your plants at the exact same level. To fix this, we use the golden ratio to create linear rhythm. We're building a staggered trio of minimalist stands. If your tallest stand is height H, your second stand should follow this formula. H2 is approximately equal to H times 0.618. By following this ratio, you create a breathtaking composition that feels balanced to the human eye. It turns a messy cluster of pots into a sophisticated focal point that has real vertical volume. Designer Secret 3. The floating illusion, modern styling. For those of you craving a chic, minimalist aesthetic, we're playing with invisible support. Using heavy-duty acrylic blocks or clear floating shelves as plant stands is what I call Material Alchemy. By removing the visual weight of the stand itself, the plant appears to be floating in mid-air. This is the ultimate small space hack. It provides all the botanical inspiration you want without cluttering your floor or taking up valuable visual real estate. It's clean, it's modern, and it's magic. Designer Secret 4. Upcycled artistry. The $5 designer hack. Listen. You don't need to drop $200 at a boutique for a trendy plant stand. We're practicing upcycled artistry. We're taking a vintage wooden ladder or even a simple $5 concrete breeze block and turning it into a designer pedestal. Here's the trick. We use shadow architecture. I'm painting the inside of these breeze block voids a deep, matte charcoal while leaving the outside raw and gray. This creates architectural depth that tricks the eye. Suddenly, a hardware store staple looks like a piece of bespoke art. Designer Secret 5. Shadow architecture. The final reveal. The final 10%. The part that separates the amateurs from the pros is the lighting. A plant stand is just furniture until it's lit. We're installing a small, warm-toned LED uplight directly beneath the leaves. This is the final reveal. It highlights the living silhouette of your greenery, casting dramatic, dancing shadows onto your ceiling. This isn't just a DIY anymore. It's a 24-hour breathtaking installation that changes the entire mood of your sanctuary the moment the sun goes down. As you lift your plants off the floor today, I hope you feel your own perspective shifting. 2. Beauty isn't about how much you spend. It's about the height of your intention. Your home is a living, breathing reflection of your journey. Make sure it has room to grow. Thank you for spending these moments with me at Beki Décor. Your heart for a grounded, beautiful home is what makes this community shine. If you're ready for your own botanical revelation, please subscribe and let me know in the comments which plant is getting a new pedestal today.